How to be a successful crypto investor. Part 3. You as an investor need to understand that times are changing, and with changing times you need to change and adopt new strategies of growth for your portfolio. You may think that you are venturing into a totally new arena, but that's one way of seeing things. Imagine when Warren Buffett started telling the world that value investing is a solid method of investing and it works. He was also totally new and ventured out into something which the world had never heard before. So you also need to venture into this new concept of being extremely valuable to the community by providing a lot of value. The moment you start putting your money into a project, you become as liable to the growth of the project as much as the founders are liable. Even if you fail to help the project grow, it is okay. No one is perfect and there is no such thing as a 100% success ratio anywhere. In fact, failure should be fuel for you to help grow a new project where probably you can create more value for yourself and others. It is all about your approach towards your investment. The moment you realize that you have to start creating value in a project apart from a financial point, you really will stay away from the pain that most investors have in their investing life. If you don't understand this, then you are likely to live with stress, anxiety, and other health issues during your investing span in crypto, especially if you are short on capital. It is the quality of your investment that matters and not the quantity of how many projects you invest in. Quality will come with your involvement in the project. Everything is moving on this planet, so your money will also move either to your portfolio with higher returns or by going into someone else's portfolio. It is up to you to decide where you want your money to go. It is always hard to provide value in a project because it requires understanding the people whom you don't know. The pain of hard work is a lot, but sooner or later that pain will go away and rewards will be seen through returns. Sometimes if people see your extraordinary efforts as a community member, they are likely to get inspired as well, and that thing can also help the coin grow massively. Maybe you tried to help but you couldn't, but someone else got inspired by your efforts and their efforts may provide value. It is very likely that some of your proposals are going to be denied by the community and you may feel disturbed emotionally, but isn't that supposed to happen when you are going on the journey to success? Sometimes other valuable community members will be sick and you won't even know about that fact, and you will be thinking, why is this person so less effective or less capable suddenly? This kind of understanding will also be needed to become a successful investor. It is hard sometimes to connect with people whom you don't know and work with them, but you will have to bear the pain initially because that is where you have the highest chances of yours to provide value. People are like children, and if you show the care, they will understand your efforts sooner or later in a crypto community. When we advise, people will always resist, and the same thing will happen when you give new ideas to the community, but that is where the value is. It is through the community discussion all can understand if the idea is worth it or not. Unless you provide value to other crypto investors either through being a successful community member or by creating a great community, you are unlikely to gain any leverage, and without leverage you can't grow. People keep forgetting that the biggest opportunity that crypto has given to people is that they can work on a shared goal and grow together. Realizing this simple fact should be actually enough to become a successful investor. How can you grow as an investor infinitely? You can grow as an investor infinitely by creating products that attract a community, and then you all work on the same shared goal. A successful investor's ultimate goal should be creating financial products with the help of a community. Community matters more than you can think. Your community becomes your staff, your marketing agents, your family, your investors, your employees, and many more roles they can play. You need to understand that you and your community are the same things. You all grow together or no one grows. As long as you keep investing only your capital, you are likely to suffer as an investor. To stop your own suffering as an investor, you need to reduce the pain of other crypto investors, and that can only be done by creating the products which people want. In order to be successful, you will have to create products that are wanted by a community, and at the same time, the community is interested in investing in such a product. If you have a vision, then it is likely that you will find an enthusiastic community. Creating a successful crypto product and a community is a spiritual practice. The way spiritual practice teaches us how to handle suffering and how to be happy. If you stay determined in creating a successful community and products, you will learn how to use your skills for the success of the project. Hackers may steal a certain amount of crypto from you, but they never will be able to steal the community and the faith they have behind you because they trust your authenticity. Of course, this is a worst case scenario, but even after being hacked, your community's faith behind you is intact, then no one can stop you or your community from growing. Let us assume that you and your community created a decent product, but after some time the product which you all created with so much compassion is not wanted by users, then also you all can grow by creating another good product that users want. The attachment between you and your community will always stay whether your product works or not. During your journey as a founder, there will be probably hacks, people leaving you, negative media articles, unsatisfied users, blames for misusing your funds, and many more difficulties will happen, but during all these difficult times only a successful community support will grow you and your community. The bigger the community, the better it is for the growth of the project and also for the growth of the community. Every time you invest in a cryptocurrency project, and if you are a little savvy investor, you are likely to join their community on Telegram, Discord, or on other forums. The moment you do that, you are becoming part of a community. But what if you create an infrastructure where a community comes to you? What if they want to be part of your vision and dream? When you create a community and people start working on your vision and help you, you basically live in them as well, and if you die and your community continues your work, you are still alive through them. When you create a successful community, there are many versions of yourself. Whether we live or not, our energy put behind a community will always be alive, and the length of that depends upon how much effort you are putting in right now. Creating and maintaining a community is an everyday effort. It requires thinking and planning to keep motivating people. The way you speak to your community will show compassion to them even when they don't reply to you with an answer. They will feel the vibration. You don't have to keep chatting with community members every day. If you are authentic, they will feel your communication without words. Every moment people in your community talks with each other, it is the continuation of yourself and your vision. People want to be part of something bigger and they want to provide value. When you will think deeply about the growth of your community, you will grow. It is interconnected more than you can realize. Your true success comes when you realize that your success lies in the growth of your community, and the moment you realize that, you will gain real success. Here, real success means that you are sure that your community won't leave you when your users leave you. Growing with satisfaction is the real success. It is so much peace to have the backing of a successful community during difficult times, and trust me, all crypto projects as they grow will face difficulties due to competition and other hurdles. You will have to make your community provide massive value, because that is actually the work done by you which will be continued even when you sleep. If your vision and mission are continued by your community when you sleep, you will be the happiest and will achieve true growth as an investor. The more you focus on what your community is accomplishing, the more you will be mentally happy and grow as an investor. You are in the soul of your community, and your community's collective soul is your real soul. All your problems as an investor will be solved with the help of your community, but still, we keep looking outside the community. We keep looking at every other place, from leveraged trades on trading sites to liquidity pools which provide higher APYs, to the suggestions made from friends and recommendation made from social media experts who themselves do not profit in many cases, and sometimes they scam you as well. The way to your growth is inside your Telegram group where your community lives. When you will let go of all of your cravings as an investor and focus on you strengthening your community, you are likely to grow with sustainability and peace. Yes, you will need to create products and manage things on behalf of your community, but that is the action that will lead to the growth of yourself and your community. We have a habit of running away from things as an investor, and that habit is inside us because of the news we read, unnecessary social media following we do, and due to our friends and family. If your dad has lost money in the stock market, he is likely to feed you the information which is full of negativity in your mind. So when you are venturing out into crypto, and even if you are talented, you are like to make mistakes due to this placebo effect. Your aimlessness as an investor will come to an end when you realize that all you were seeking was lying inside your Telegram or Discord group. It is difficult to have compassion with all community members, as some will abuse you and some will ask unnecessary and irritating questions to you, but they are all one for you. When someone irritates you, just remember that they are seeking growth, and that is the reason they are behaving like this. Chasing for other things and doing things on your own will likely make you lose the growth of your project. It is the community that will help you grow through their collective wisdom. Every idea of growth has to be discussed with the community. It takes deep thinking and even training in many cases to inspire a community to keep sharing new ideas for growth. If you are already listed on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko and the price of your token drops, just remember that you need to work together with your community to grow. You need to share more ideas more quickly in order to grow together. In the future, fights won't be only between CEOs like the traditional way, but between the communities to beat each other when competing with each other. This is going to be a harsh reality in the crypto world. Your success as an investor lies in this moment, because I know that in this very moment and every waking moment you think about strengthening your project by strengthening your community. You will be like the main family member who takes care of the family. The main family member always takes the shit on his face with a smile. Never gets tired of that, and that is the reason he becomes successful as the head. There will many instances you will feel that you are getting tired of this, but the one who succeeds never gets tired of answering the questions and attending to every community member's questions and queries. They are looking up to you for your growth, so it must not be the case for you to be tired. Pain is inevitable for the people who give hope to others. If people from your community were going to the things on their own, then why would they need you? The community's growth through the growth of your project is the ultimate growth. This is what you have been looking for as an investor, even if you keep denying it. You will get tired whenever there is a challenge, but that's the power of challenge. It wants you to give up on things and your community. Our communities are our real treasure, and if we can't see this, how can we expect to grow? Highest possible customer satisfaction is possible when we give our community the highest possible growth. We have a goal of creating a community that can grow infinitely. That goal is why we are trying to achieve it, because we know that a great community is very essential for the growth of the project. We are determined to create a great community because we know that our vision is great. To create the highest possible returns for everyday investors. We are not interested in settling for any less. We need your support and association for that. We are looking for great and active community members to fulfill their growth through our vision. We will be really sad if we have to settle for any less than our vision of creating a fund that gives the highest possible returns. We believe in our vision the way an innocent child believes in his determination when he wants something. We believe that our vision will also impact the health of our users and community members, because when your financial problems or investments are taken care of, you are likely to be happy and focus more on your health. It keeps the mind alert to focus on every opportunity to be happy for them. Our community members will be able to focus on their happiness, and more importantly, they will be able to realize that they need to be happier, because that is what life is all about in the end. We want to remove the negativity from our community's mind that crypto is not for them. We need to change the paradigm to a point that all they should want is growth in crypto by providing value. We believe that joining our mission will help our community fulfill many dreams, and more importantly, they will feel happy for providing value to society. A person who creates something good for the crowd will always be happy. I know that we all are surrounded by a lot of negativity, and we even keep seeing violence on OTT platforms, but one can get over all this only by providing massive value for other human beings. We want to help you to do good by making you help other humans through quality investment products. We want to build together. Our culture, no matter where you live, is inclined to not allow humans to express themselves fully, which leads to unhappiness. The unhappiness inside all of us can only be removed if we create something great for others. If we can help other humans grow. This unhappiness and negativity stop you from creating great crypto projects. You have limited your mindset towards becoming only an investor. The word investor means a person who invests, and that doesn't necessarily mean only money. One can invest his time, his other skills, and many more things he can invest to create a great crypto product. If you can't create it by yourself alone, then you can always be part of a community like ours that carries a great vision for everyday investors. I hope you love this content, and if you did, then I believe that you should surely join our Telegram group and let us build together. Join our community here, t.me.